Get the season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Anunoby outside. The three-pointer no good. Smart against Brunson. The fadeaway. Smart misses.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Pass to Brunson. Outside, Towns. Bridges sets the screen for Towns. From 10 feet out, good as the jump shot falls.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy legit 3-level scorer at 7 foot.
In the corner, Smart with it. Reeves the pass to Doncic. And the 3 off target. And here are the Knicks. Here's Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Good work defensively by Smart. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hachimura the pass to Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Doncic. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Reeves against Bridges. Brunson, left side. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Hart kicks to Towns. New York missing again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Knicks trail by 4. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average three-point attempts versus two-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Lakers.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Now here's Brunson. Hart outside. Shot clock at 6. Towns with the bucket.
This guy's a versatile scorer. Towns can beat you from anywhere on the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Now Doncic. And the layup is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Hart outside. Towns against Ayton. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Back to Doncic. Smart on the wing. The Lakers moving the ball around. Hachimura the pass to Reeves. In the corner, Smart with it. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 4. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Reeves, and there's another one for the Lakers.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here's Brunson. No scoring in this one. The kick out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And this game is tied up now.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
The 3 for Doncic. Not going to go that time.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Hachimura against Anunoby. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. And they take the lead.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Reeves. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Now, here's Doncic. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
Now, how many of those have we seen from Luka? Very good from three-point range.
Brunson with it, guarded by Smart. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. Beyond the arc. Reeves with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Brunson kicks to Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's Brunson outside. No good that time. Good work defensively by Smart. Reeves outside. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Anunoby in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first for New York.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And turn your attention to the court. It's your Lakers Hype Squad.
changes for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Jake LaRavia comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Doncic. Hachimura against Anunoby. Stolen by Brunson. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back over to you, Kevin.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Brunson. Still scoreless. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Great move by Hachimura right through the defense. Powers to the rim. Look out below.
Now, here's Anunoby. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Over in the corner, LaRavia. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. That one good for 2.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. Kennard, the pass to Hayes. Robinson pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In third, the Knicks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And that one falls for Robinson.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Jose Alvarado comes in for Jalen Brunson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 4. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. It's good. Hayes has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Clarkson with the ball. LaRavia is there. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Now, here's Kunad. He's covered by Shannon. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clarkson kicks to Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Kennard, the pass to Reeves. Back to Kennard. Kleber finds Kennard. LaRavia drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clarkson passes to Shamet. Back to Clarkson. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, just gets into the thick of the defense and makes a terrific play. Go ahead, Jordan Clarkson.
And here's Reeves outside. Robinson pulls it in. Clarkson looking for an opening. Fires for three, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hart. Landry Shamet is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Clarkson in at the three. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. New York shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Clarkson kicks to Hart. Towns a screen on Doncic. Hart, no good. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Smart finds Kunad. Towns against Doncic. Kunad for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Inside, here's Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Doncic against Hart. Doncic passes to Kunad. Outside, Smart. Kleber, no good. The Knicks leading by 8. And it's Hart penetrating, and Hart throws it down.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Doncic passes to Kunad. Doncic feeling it out. Doncic going to work.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right side Towns. Smart with the steal. Pass to Kunad. Out to the right wing. Hart against Doncic. Kleber with a screen on Hart. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Towns a screen on Kunad. Outside, Towns. Off target from 3-point range. Lakers trail by 8. In the corner, Kunad with it. Doncic against Hart. Doncic passes to Kunad. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Towns up top. Kleber defending. Here's Alvarado. That 3 off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Miami. Hart against Doncic. Pass to Kunad. And here's Smart. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Clarkson.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Alvarado with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Hart finds Towns. Over Kleba. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 4 this quarter. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for Vanderbilt. And then for New York, OG Anunoby's checked in for Clarkson. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Lakers trail by 10. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Kunad with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. To the middle. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Pass to Hart. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. And a miss there on the triple. And Los Angeles guys shooting reasonably well, 45%. Doncic outside. Back to Kunad. Doncic outside. Here's Smart. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges passes to Hart. Back to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. His first shot coming late. That one wide left. Lakers trail by 8. Kunad kicks to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Ayton, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man. DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the harm there. Nicely done.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kunad. Free throw no good for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 6, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Josh Hart.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
He misses the free throw. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. And he sinks the second. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat in Miami. And Laravia slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now, here's Bridges. Scoreless thus far. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hachimura. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Robinson a screen on Reed. Bridges dishes to Robinson. Now here is Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Reeves outside. No good. That would have tied it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Great job by Bridges. Get out in front of the defense. Get in transition.
Here's Laravia. Back to Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident free ball.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Diawara. To the inside. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. 17-foot shot on the way. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Brunson.
This is about the extent of Mitchell Robinson's game, but boy, he's putting in work in the mid-range.
Hachimura finds Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Laravia. And Laravia slams it in.
And for Reeves in that set, he can really pick his poison there and go for his shot or create for a teammate.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Robinson a screen on Reed. Taken away by Hayes. Fast break, the Lakers. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back over to you.
Oh yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Bridges. And Brunson has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Over Hayes. And again, it's New York. Now, Doncic. He's got 10. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Brunson over Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hachimura with it. Brunson picks him up. Reeves against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Working the defense again, Brunson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, look here now at New York. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Knicks.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. It's good, too.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The Knicks leading by 6. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's Smart in at the small forward. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Doncic. Oh, Ayton in position. Towns with the steal. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. He gets that one. Hart's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Brunson being aggressive.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Doncic finds Reeves. Now here's Smart. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Bank shot, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. He gets it in there.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. And the Lakers with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Hart, that's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bridges against Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Over Hart. And too long on the shot.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Smart with the steal. Now Doncic. Reeves outside. Smart on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Smart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Knicks leading by 11. Brunson outside. Towns looking it over. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
Hart outside. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. Sinks the triple. Hart's got 19 points.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Lakers trail by 12. Doncic dishes to Ayton. From deep, Reeves. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year. 12 rebounds and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard comes in for Doncic.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls, and Hachimura showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
To the wing on the left. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Kleber. Now Reeves. Off target with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Brunson finds Hart. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Reeves. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get it back. Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Lakers trail by 14. Reeves the pass to Kleber. Up and in on the layup.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Hart outside. Towns down low. Kleber defending. Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Smart.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Good on the shot. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 19 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Kunad. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Shamet. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Kleber, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Smart. Here's Shaman. No scoring in this one. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Clarkson on the wing. Here's Shamet. And the Knicks miss again. Lakers trail by 10. LaRavia passes to Reeves. Pass to Kunad. Here's Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. Reeves, that's a two-pointer. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 10. And here's Clarkson. He's defended by Reed. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. In the corner, Shamet with it. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Shamet's got his first 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Alvarado. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the lead up to 14 now for New York. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Alvarado. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Clarkson finds Alvarado. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Reeves outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Shamet with the steal. Takes it inside. Pass to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Diawara. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Reeves outside. To the left wing. Kunad for three. It's rebounded by New York. Clarkson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yep, that one goes.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Reeves. He's defended by Alvarado. Up top, Reeves. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Lock at 6. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Inside, a slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Heat draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That right there is as good a screen as you will see, and no one rotates defensively to pick up the open man.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Brunson the bounce pass. For 3, Bridges. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 17. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Shamet in at the 3, the small forward. New York leading by 17. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Towns in the corner. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
Karl Anthony Towns.
3 shots.
3
shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Good on the second free throw.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
And he makes all 3. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Anunoby, a screen on Kunad. Here's Brunson. Towns for 3. Kunad with the rebound.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And for lottery-bound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them.
Towns wide open. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Hachimura with a screen on Hart. Doncic against Hart. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
For your Laker girl.
Is checked in for Luke Kunad. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Doncic. Connects on the open J.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hart outside to the middle. Here's Anunoby. That shot no good. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Now here's Brunson. Hart the pass to Towns.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
Second team foul. Shooting for New York, Karl Anthony Towns.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Good on both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lakers trail by 21. And here is Doncic. Hachimura the pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hachimura. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. That one drops for him. Towns has got 34.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Back to Doncic. Knicks with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
New York moving the ball around. Towns, a screen on Smart. Brunson kicks to Towns. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Reeves. And here is Hachimura. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Bridges. Brunson outside. Shoots over Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
And the first one at the line is good. And Towns drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Reeves against Bridges. Reeves the pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. Hachimura, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Brunson up top, guarded by Smart. Floats one. Brunson, no good. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Pass to Doncic. Here's Reeves. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injury. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Now, here's Doncic. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Here's Bridges. Towns, a screen on Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Ayton.
Beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
At the line for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Hachimura against Anunoby. And Brunson, here we go. Count the basket.
That's a silky jump shot, playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Doncic against Hart. Reeves outside. Smart on the wing. Hart against Doncic. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Anunoby. Hart finds Towns in the corner. Shamet with it. Over Reeves. And that one's good. Shamet.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Up top, Reeves. He's covered by Shamet. Doncic right side. Shot to stop the run. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Reeves with it. He's covered by Shamet. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Vanderbilt's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Jake LaRavia subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Alvarado. And they call an illegal screen. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 44, Landry Shamet.
Lakers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now, here's Kleba. Pass to Doncic. And the basket is good.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.